Okay, everyone, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, NVIDIA. What the heck is going on with NVIDIA? Now, I'm excited it's going down, but I'm not excited if people have obviously a stock position. I hate when people are losing money. I don't know. I have some puts on this thing, and I got it at the really top, at the top. I was obviously smart, and I bought 4 months of expiration. So if it went against me, it went up a little more, I would be totally fine. And I'm going to show you guys why I bought how I got the top. Yes, there's a little luck into it, but not really when you're following this type of system, because you would have seen red flags on NVIDIA for quite some time. And I really hope you guys listen to this video and watch to the end, because I'm going to show you guys the secret on how to find trend reversals. And if you ever see a system like a setup like this again, go full force, and you can probably retire for the rest of the year, because this is a killing option play. I've never made this much money on an option play in so long. Like, we're down almost 4%, 3%, over 6%, and I'm like, am I being greedy? Because not so I put, and I'm looking at the chart. I'm like, I don't think I'm being greedy. And I mean, obviously, if this starts curling above the EMA 20, I will take it. But for some reason, in the back of my mind, I feel like this is going to start curling the bands downward. And with the expiration I have, this could be a massive, massive, like, I'm not kidding, a 2,000% gainer on options. Obviously, I have 4 months out. If I did a weekly expiration, I would be so much up. But I'm up like in the 500% range. And you guys do the math. I spent about 20K, so I'm like, yeah, this is more. Honestly, this is more like for to show something. Like, can I get like a 2,000% option play? Because I've never done it before, and this is like the option play that could probably do it. Obviously, the puts went crazy because we went down 6%. But look at this. We're down after hours, too. And it's just tumbling down again. As you can see, the 1 minute chart, we're just going down again. So I might be hesitant to take him out, obviously, but I want to stick to my rules. Are we going to stay under the EMA 20? If we do, that means it's a downtrend, guys. Anything that stays under the EMA 20 is downtrend. And yes, we can have little ups and downs, but if we just keep staying under EMA 20, let's say what I think is going to happen, we're going to retest the EMA 20 and then go down. Okay, yeah, that could be like crazy. So yeah, that's why I'm holding it. But if it goes anywhere above the EMA 20, then yes, I take the gains. But yeah, let me show you guys how I really like the trade. Obviously, NVIDIA is due for a correction. If you look at the monthly chart on my system, obviously I don't trade based on like the monthly chart above my upper band, because I'd be like, oh, I would have taken this trade, this trade, this trade. That's not how it works. It's just a longer term, like medium to long term, to like, okay, this is due for a correction on a bigger time frame. And then we look at the weekly chart, and it gives us a little more better idea. As you can see right in here, we are above the upper band and we're above it. And so it's just a more stronger candle. And if you guys don't know, I love average true ranges, and that's what these bands are. When it hits the upper band, it just means that it's overextended. It can't really sustain that level. It needs to have a correction. And this was an area I'm watching too. We know that price has to hit my EMAs. I had the EMA 5, which is the purple, EMA 10 is the yellow, and the EMA 20 is the blue. What scares me about for people who have like calls or buying shares, we actually do have to hit the EMA 20 on the weekly chart. You have to hit it on no matter what. And when I've been doing a lot of back testing, anything that don't touch the weekly chart on the EMA 20 in 6 months is really long. So if we look at NVIDIA, we have 11/03/2023. Where current data is 6/24. So we are at that, roughly 6 to 7 months. So it's making its way based on that data right there. Yes, it can go to 8 months. I'm just saying, a lot of the charts I've seen, 6 months is long. Obviously, NVIDIA was one of the biggest runners, and so it's going to be a little more stubborn. But a shorter term correction is the EMA 5, and you see that right here. We touched the EMA 5, Anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in 1 month is really long. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had that swift move down to the EMA 5. So yeah. And then our final thing I want to show you is the daily. I'm trying to go over all the analysis so you guys can see why did I choose puts on NVIDIA. It's not random. It's very simple strategy. And a lot of people in my Discord knew this was going to correct. And I don't think anybody was like, yeah, NVIDIA is going to just keep going up forever. These things do pop, and it's not because it's a bad company. Obviously, no one can say that. It's not going to keep going down forever either. So, yeah, so we want to play the right side. If you're playing calls, just remember, this is very risky. If I ever, I wouldn't play calls at this area, and I'll tell you why. But on the daily chart, as you can see, we were hitting the upper band here. We had massive time distance of the EMA 10 and 20. As you can see, our last time we hit the 10 was right here. I count this. Actually, no, that's not counted. That didn't touch it. There's a little gap. Right here's the 10 clearly being touched. And then right here is the 20 being touched. So anything that don't touch the EMA 10 in 1 month is long, and then 2 months for the EMA 20 is long. Keep in mind this is a daily candle. Guess what happened? Last time we touched the EMA 20 was May 2nd and 624. We touched all that within a month. We knew that 10 was going to get hit. So I knew if I accumulate 4 months out expirations, in the money puts, the safest strategy to do. Of course, they're going to be expensive. Yeah, they're very expensive options. And if you look at these things, look at the farther out you go. It's not loading here. But yeah, the farther out you go, more in the money is the more costly. But I'm telling you, you're going to love that expiration and then the money because it gives you peace of mind. I've been in options that I'm like, crap, I wish I gave myself more time. But NVIDIA worked perfectly in my favor. And we also had a 91K right here. When this candle was forming, it was like a 93 or 4. So this was the best opportunity to take. I was not going to sell anything else but the 10. But since the 10 broke, we went down to the 20. I'm going to see if the 20 holds. If it goes above the 20, forms a candle above the 20, I probably will take the gain and move on to it, as this could be bullish. So that is how I got the top of NVIDIA. Was it luck? Some of it is obviously going to be luck. But why did I take it? It's because it hit the upper band. And we knew there was a correction and we had time distance. Even on these little corrections, you could have made massive money to the EMA 5. We always say the first couple touches on the EMA 5 is going to take that bounce. We never try to hold it to the 20 because we just had our first touch here. We go to the upper band, guess what happens? We hit the EMA 5, we hold again. But one of these times, that EMA 5 is going to reject and it's going to go right through it because it has to, guys. It doesn't mean it's a crap company. It's because algos have to do it. Price has to correct. They can't sustain it. Price will correct to the reversion of the mean. If you guys want to access this system, join the premium Discord. It is, I'm going to put the link down below and it'll be pinned. It's going to take you to this free chat landing page. I'm telling you guys, you're going to love this system. You can do this on yourself, all by yourself. I am going to teach you how to fish. You don't need me to, give you trades. Of course, I alert my trades in the swing trade alerts. I have day trade alerts. And I even have an RTK, Reversal Trader King journal that I record my trades. So I do all that. But it's just nice to know, you are the pilot of the airplane. You know exactly where you're going. You know why NVIDIA puts are good. It's not just because people are telling you it's good, or obviously everyone's saying calls are good because, a bunch of baboons out there. Why is calls good up at the upper band at an average true range of 4? Because NVIDIA's been going up forever. Okay, but what if it starts going down? Your calls depreciate instantly. Your calls right in here are destroyed. Even on these little spikes down, even though it would have kept going, it's the risk versus reward was not there for the call side here, or there. So don't listen to other people. Learn how to fish for yourself. So what you're going to have to do is go to the server shop up at the top left under reversal trading, and you'll see I offer 2 services. One of the most simplest things, but one of the highest success win ratios. I have Swing Trading Plus and Day in Swing Trading Plus. The Day in Swing Trading Plus gives you access to everything for only $12 a month. And if you subscribe on computer, you avoid the iOS fee, and it's the cheapest way to do it. So use your computer. And obviously, I'm going to recommend that because Like, for example, I just did a day trade this after hours. You never know when I'm going to do a day trade. But if you keep compounding that 5%, maybe 10% I give you, or even 30% was my highest, they add up a lot. And for small accounts, I have to add that because if you don't have much money, the day trading is going to be for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on NVIDIA. I'm watching to see it. Remember, if it doesn't go above the EMA 20, it is not bullish. If it keeps staying below this thing, it's going to make a downtrend. So do not go into calls too fast. There's a lot of gaps it needs to fill, so be very cautious. I'm holding puts till I see a candle above EMA 20. I hope you guys love this video. Peace out. I will see you guys in the Discord if you join. Happy trading. Stay blessed. Stay humble.